Business editor Richard Southern joined us for a look at the day's top business headlines. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Janella.
Hi. So the list of companies boycotting Facebook continues to grow, and that begs the question, will the social media giant be making any changes to possibly stop the bleeding?
Yeah, and reports are it might not be willing to budge at all. Janella, Canada's top 5 banks today joined this advertising boycott of Facebook that we've seen take hold here in the last couple of days. 500 companies now, including big brands like Coca-Cola and Starbucks, have pulled their advertising from Facebook, upset over the social media giants' willingness to leave messages from U.S. President Trump up that some deemed hateful. That's what they're upset about. But Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, reportedly isn't planning to change anything, according to some information that was leaked out of an employees-only town hall. Zuckerberg reportedly said, quote, all these advertisers will be back soon enough. He said it's just a PR issue. He said, quote, we're not going to change our policies or approach on anything just because of a threat of a small percentage of our revenue. Facebook did see $60 billion in market value erased this week because of this issue, but the stock hasn't budged very much at all. It closed around $233 today. So, yeah, it doesn't look like they're willing to change anything. They make a lot of money on advertising, and it seems Zuckerberg is confident it's coming back, Janella.
So he thinks this is just a phase, and he'll ride it out, and they'll be back.
And indeed, a lot of companies have said we're only going to pull it for the month of July, so we'll see if they come back or not.
Okay. All right, investors at Goldman Sachs have some advice for jump-starting the U.S. economy, and it's a step that's actually already been taken here in the GTA.
Wear a mask. This is the biggest U.S. investment bank in the country down there, and they say if you want to revive the U.S. economy, everyone should wear a mask. Not a contentious issue for Goldman Sachs. They did their own research, and they found that if everyone wore a mask in the United States, virus infection rates would fall by 60%, fatalities would be cut in half, and it says it could spare the U.S. economy billions of dollars in damage.
Right. Goldman
Sachs found that the government orders are actually pretty effective in getting people to wear face masks, increasing usage by about 15%. Speaking of face masks, Janella, Twitter may have made its users an offer they can't refuse. Twitter said today if everyone wears a face mask, we're bringing in an edit button. This is something people have wanted for a long time, the ability to edit a tweet. So that was kind of maybe a tongue-in-cheek message from Facebook, from Twitter. We'll see if they follow through on that or not.
And on Goldman Sachs, I guess the idea is that if we wear a mask, we can go back to a lot of our normal things. We don't have to make all these changes where businesses can't have as many people inside.
They said it could take the place of a lockdown, correct?
Right. Okay. It appears the jumbo jet era is coming to an end. Honestly, I'm not surprised. It could be a while before we see a packed plane.
Yeah, this is big news, particularly for aviation buffs like myself. Boeing reportedly set to end production of its iconic 747, that, double-decker jet that's been around for 50 years. It revolutionized air travel, Janella, when it came out 50 years ago, ushered in the jumbo jet era. But it's seen orders dwindle in recent years.
Yeah.
I mean, it had so many decades of success, but recently airlines are opting for the 2-engine planes that are cheaper to fly. In many cases, they fly further than that 747. The last 747 will roll off Boeing's assembly line in about 2 years. Big end of an era there. Janella, you and I are back just after 6:30. We're looking, speaking of travel, we're looking at the crazy lengths some people are going to take their summer vacation, including myself. It's a fun story just after 6:30.
All right. Can't wait, Richard. We'll see you then.
Thanks.